Hello everyone, so Adam Brooks here, your friendly neighborhood DM. I bet you're surprised to hear me before our little introduction music. That's fine, there is a real purpose for this. I just wanted to let everyone know that I have a little disclaimer for this episode. Yes, this is the very first time I'm doing a disclaimer, but there's a good reason why. In this episode, we have an interrogation scene. This scene is going to involve a very unsavory character, Pawldryc Wynalder, who shares a lot of views and beliefs that are despicable and highly applicable to things we find ourselves dealing with in the real world today. I firmly believe that art imitates life, imitates art, and so on and so forth, and I'm not going to shy away from having our villains hold evil beliefs that make them truly villainous. Now, this character's beliefs and the beliefs of his allies do not represent the views of this show or its cast members. To be honest, we've been actively fighting this type of evil for most of the plot of this show since we recorded our first episode on November 8th, 2016. Yeah. In addition, the character of Pawldryc does not treat people with respect, as you've definitely discovered near the end of the last episode. While Azazel interrogates him, he does act disgustingly towards her, the equivalent of a predatory asshole, and I wanted to give you, our lovely listeners, a heads up. I did talk to Sam after we had the scene to make sure she was comfortable as a player, and she believed that the scene went extremely well and that she had no critiques or concerns. Now, if interrogation scenes or evil characters being vocally suggestive and disgusting towards women is a trigger of yours, feel free to skip after the introduction music to the time code located at the bottom of this episode's description. Some plot information is revealed during the scene, and I'll do my best to try to reiterate that during our intermission. Again, this is Adam Brooks, and we're going to actually start the episode now, so enjoy your day.
A wise woman wishes to be no one's enemy. A wise woman refuses to be anyone's victim. As our party prepares to return to the city of Baldur's Gate, Azazel dusts off her intimidation skills to pick the brain of Halexan's brother, Pawldryc Wynalder. Recent revelations have shed new light on how deep the Yuan-ti's fangs have bitten. A construct army and enthralled refugees are worrisome, but theft of an active mythalar could spell danger for the entire prime material plane. Time is of the essence, and not one, but two masterminds are gleefully counting down the days. Welcome to the SpellCast.
I'll fucking murder you! I'll murder you all! I'll go to hell and stab Asmodeus in the heart! And I'll tell him that I did the same to his son! And I'll tell him you said that!
He's gone.
Okay. So,
Alright.
So,
Fair. You take an inspiration. Also take an inspiration for you, Sav'ah.
Yay! You guys did it! Yay!
we did it! Yay!
I invented a new combat technique.
Now just multi-class into monk.
Just at-will force punches.
Alright, so it's just me and Conall now, right? Correct?
Correct.
Yeah, I leave. I don't want to see that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even supposed to be in here anyway because apparently he's super racist.
Well, he doesn't like the elf either.
So he only likes me.
No problem, he doesn't like you.
Well,
when
you slapped him, he looked at you and said, "Oh, you got a little fire in you, don't you?"
Oh, yeah. I could use this. Okay? I could work with this.
Oh, God.
Time for some shit.
Okay. Alright, here we go. Here we go.
Get that soft roll.
Get that soft roll.
Wait, no. Get the hard.
Alright, where do we go with this?
Pollock, right? Pollock or Pawldryc, something. Pawldryc. I don't care. I'll just fucking say whatever I want to him. I'll just say like penis or something. I don't know.
Lipschitz.
Lipschitz. You seem like an interesting man. Not very reasonable, but I want to know where you're going, where you're coming from with this. I want to hear your reasoning. I'm a very reasonable person. Tell me everything about you, and I swear I might not hit you as hard next time.
He leans in, he like shuffles up, and he leans in close, and he says, "Look, you don't know what sort of danger you're in with these people.
Oh, tell
All
me.
right?
What kind of danger, man?
They're taking over.
In
They're-
which way?
They're taking over the city. They're taking over the prime material plane. They want to take our jobs. They want to.
Are you alright?
Here. This is the most broke I've seen him. They're bringing in rapists. They're doing all sorts of unnatural drugs. They're not from here. They're not from here, and they don't deserve to be here. They don't even go here.
Sounds like this guy just wants to make Baldur's Gate great again.
Alright. Tell me, how can we drive them out? Please, enlighten me. I'd love to know. See, these people aren't my friends. I'm just on a team with them, you see. Because I have motives too.
Oh yeah, she's not.
How do I know I can trust you?
Because she's not my friend. I don't give two shits about her.
I couldn't give two shits about him either.
How do I know I can trust you?
What do you need as a sign of trust?
How about a drink?
Hey, why not? I could use one.
How do I know you hadn't poisoned it or something?
Takes a swig, passes it off to Azazel,
Takes a swig.
passes it straight to him.
He
doesn't have
He
hands.
doesn't have any hands.
Like two.
So-
no.
takes
Yeah,
this way.
yeah,
He takes
there
this,
you go.
takes this way. Okay. I still don't think I can trust you enough to give you anything.
Who can you trust nowadays, honestly? Like, just... I don't even think I can trust you to give me the right information.
He looks over at the snake head strapped to the side of your hip or wherever the fuck you put it.
She tried to kill us.
No, but you could trust them. They want the same thing we want. A pure world.
But they're not pure.
We could convince them later on. But the enemy of my enemy is my friend, as the old saying goes.
But again, I have to reiterate here. They are not pure. Their hierarchy is an abomination.
There's not many of them. We could easily gang up on them if we gather all the cities together. Take them out. But for now, we need their cunning. We need their planning, their magic. Because we need their ability to be able to undermine the infernal, the deep infernal state that's trying to govern the prime material plane.
He wants to grab
But
him by the
how?
Yes.
How? Or do you trust them?
Only as far as I can throw them.
How far can you
Yeah,
throw them?
exactly.
Not very far. I mean, I'm not that strong. But look here.
And they're
listen.
also snake people. So
They're also snake people, so it's like, equal body mass and all that. Yeah.
Coil in his
And
hand
then
as he's
you
about
throw
to
them and they go all floppity flop.
Yeah.
Yeah. It goes
So, how do you know that they're not going to exclude you out of this?
Look, we have assurances. We have plans of our own to make sure that don't happen.
What are these assurances, and how can I know that I can trust you on these assurances? I'm waiting.
He says, "I'll make you a deal.
You make me a deal.
Yeah, you let us go freely. No trouble. No trouble with the city. No trouble with anything. And we might just help you."
Oh no, there is no might. There's only... This world is black and white,
Yeah, it is.
in this sense.
Godly and infernal.
Yes, let's put it as that. There is no might.
Alright, we will help you.
I just walk over at this point, and he's sitting up.
Yeah.
I push him down and just sit on his chest and stare at Azazel. So I'm just like sitting there, take a swig.
I can't breathe. Get your fucking half-elf ass off of me.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What?
Your fucking half-elf ass off of me.
I
Please.
slowly start scooching over to his face.
Please get your rump off of my chest.
So at this point, I'm looking at Azazel. I'm like, we're not gonna let him go. Yeah, don't feed him. Don't feed into this. No.
We're gonna let them go. He's not seeing the quotations.
No, he's not.
Free.
No.
You're right.
We're gonna let them go free.
I don't want to lie to him about this.
Real quick.
Shoulder Hal.
Shoulder Hal wants to say something.
This is a great opportunity to get him to trust you more with a little bit of Azazel and Conall violence.
We're gonna let him go free, and you're gonna get off of him.
I take my flask and put it in his mouth.
Upside down, open, or like
All
closed?
right.
No, I'm just holding it in his
Before
mouth.
I lift you off of him, I'm gonna give you 3 seconds. Actually, I'm gonna give you the count to 3. That could be, fast 3 or slow 3. Really up to you.
Cast Hail of Thorns on Azazel.
Okay, so little bit of thing. Hail of Thorns is a spell that alters your next attack. It is not exactly an attack of an up
so I have to
itself.
shoot
So
it.
I made
So you basically cast Hail of Thorns, then you're like,
yeah, essentially.
That's I like that.
pretty badass, honestly.
Okay.
Let's let that happen.
Okay, so
Is there a way I can make it like not as?
But when you knock,
She has enough health. I don't care.
when you knock somebody to 0 hit points, you can choose to knock them out.
yeah.
So you can,
She's far from that.
yeah, you can totally fight each other.
So yes.
You have to let me win, though, obviously.
Maybe you could bury.
So you guys do this tussle and tumble and whatnot. Azazel, what is your? How are you making this combat raw and real, quote unquote? For
all right. So
everyone?
I try to dodge out of that,
Yeah,
right? Dodge
yeah.
roll out of that. Sweet kick up.
Yeah, sweet kick up. Do you actively receive it?
Am I still sitting at this point?
You're yeah.
Yeah, no. I just at that. Where are you kicking exactly?
Okay, kicking towards your midsection, because obviously legs don't go that high when you're
Yeah.
sweet kicking somebody.
Yeah, but if I'm sitting down, that could easily be my
Yeah,
head.
no,
So
that
you're
could
aiming
be your
for
head,
lower-
but no,
you're aiming for
I'm not
lower
trying to
body,
hit.
right?
I'm not trying to hit your head.
Right,
I'm trying to hit your lower
I
body.
I just ragdoll.
Fair enough. You just knock him out. You just knock him the fuck out.
Your
knock
arms all
him the
flailing.
fuck out.
I ragdoll, and it gives him like a satisfaction of seeing me ragdoll compared to
Yeah.
a couple of episodes before when he was the one ragdoll.
Yes, very true. That was very good. You got quite the legs on you there.
Gross.
Obviously, I'm not going to go for it.
No, but
'cause
He
keeps
it's
doing
nasty.
this. He keeps doing this.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, but I'll feed into his
At that point,
confidence.
I'm just
Wait,
gonna,
what's your race again?
Asmire. But I kind of look human.
Azamar. Yeah.
I'm
You're
sorry.
like half celestial, half human,
Yeah,
sort of
Azamar.
extraplanar thing.
I'm just gonna lay down and give myself a short rest while I'm there. I'm just gonna give her a thumbs up real quick before I
Yep.
I mean,
And
he can't see it,
He can't see it. He's not even paying attention anyway. He's got tunnel vision right now.
So I grab him by the webbing. And I'm like,
Roll persuasion with advantage.
okay,
Okay,
14.
and add your persuasion,
Which is charisma?
which is charisma based. Yeah.
yeah, 16.
Okay. So continue on with your whatever you were going to say to him.
I can give you a lot. I can offer you a lot. As long as you cooperate with me. And it has to be black or white. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
I understand where you're coming from.
I need you to tell me everything you know.
He begins first by talking about how Maximilian Blackhart came up, the leader of the Blackhearts. He is also one of the people who's webbed up in this situation.
Okay.
Explains how Maximilian Blackhart was, and a lot. I have to point this out. A lot of these things he's saying, he's wording them as if like this is part of the story that we're crafting here to make sure that we don't get in trouble. You know, like, oh, we didn't know all the details of what the operation consisted of, right? That sort of wording. He says,
putting emphasis on.
oh, Maximilian came up to us with this offer to do some security work for this organization that wanted to do some construction, as it were. And
The way that he's putting this is just
and
not...
and we're also gave us wonderful statistics and demographic data about how about the crime rates in Baldur's Gate, and came up with a way to sort of lower the crime rates by recruiting some of the newer, undocumented and unverified immigrants, refugees, into jobs by which they can guarantee the city's security and safety. Oh, it wasn't our fault that we didn't know that they were Yuan-ti, and we didn't know that. And we only dealt with Larry, who gave us the armor as was a down payment on our stipend that we were going to receive from our employer. It was only now, listening to you after you defeated us in combat, valiant combat, might I add, that we discovered that we were working for such nefarious people, snake people, as Tyr be praised we weren't destroyed.
You're blowing smoke up my ass. Quit it.
I'm just telling you what's going to work with the city now.
Jesus.
I'm just telling you what's going to work with the city.
How do you know I'm going to bring you to the city?
We happened to glance that they were sending a lot of constructs through a gate, and we were going to leave the cavern right then and there, but then we ran into you and had our little miscommunication of a scuffle, and here we are. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'll be straightforward with you, lass. I don't know where them constructs are going.
They didn't tell you anything.
No, they only told us to run a little security work, and if we heard of anyone coming into the cavern to make sure that they didn't find out, because we were convinced that anyone coming into this cave was part of the infernal group working for them to stop this from happening.
Can I grab him, lift him up?
Yeah.
Why were you in the arena then?
That was part of our way to get out of the cavern. It was the easiest way to get around to where the undead weren't and where you were. We go straight through the residential district, and he's just rambling on right now.
Where's the map?
Where's the map? He's actually not lying.
Also, point of order.
Yeah.
Didn't they shoot a note at me?
Yeah, they did shoot a note at you.
What did it say?
It said with something about meeting you again, and glad we finally met to face off against one another. Also, your group has a lot of inter-party issues, etc.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not
wrong.
He's not wrong, but also he's wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he's super wrong. Oh, for sure.
Why did you shoot an arrow at my friend? Not my friend. Sorry,
associate.
An associate.
Simple. We thought you were one of those undead beings that we thought they.
Shoulder wrong. The one with the note.
Yeah, the one with the note.
Which one with the note?
Apparently, what? What are you fucking saying?
In the stadium.
Yeah. Oh.
I just asked about this.
Oh, he gets trigger happy sometimes. He's an intern.
Kofefe Archer.
Kofefe.
All right.
God damn it.
Fine.
Was it an archer dude?
Is there anything?
The girl was a.
Yeah, I feel like you're still leaving out some shit.
Okay, fine. Look here. Honestly, I did get a bad feeling from these Sneeple. I honestly, in the end, had a feeling that they wouldn't pay us, and so we were planning on holding that lady hostage if we ever got a bad turn about it.
You know they would probably kill you, right? They wouldn't even paid you. They would have.
Come on, we're the Blackharts. We're famous. We're an adventuring guild. He sees you're not buying this shit.
Cut to everyone bound up.
I don't give a fuck who you were, if you were famous or not. I don't give a fuck what kind of adventures you went on.
Look. If you keep this quiet from the city, we'll help you. We'll help you get rid of these Sneeple because we know that they have agents in the city. And we don't know where they are. They haven't told us that much. We're only We're only in as far as we are in, you know, in for a penny, in for a pound.
Mm-hmm.
But we will help you try and flush out the snakes, as it were, in the city. I will take some convincing to tell Maximilian.
I mean, I
Why?
could just get his ass right now and, you know, be...
But look, this is mutually beneficial, ain't it?
It could be.
Because we still have contacts with them. They don't know. They don't know that you've captured us. They don't know anything. So we contact them.
I'm not in the room. But
We continue to give you information, aye? And in return, aye? Ain't no one in Baldur's Gate be finding out about this, alright, me lover, aye?
Did you just call me your lover?
It's a very West Country sort of like term, endearing
Like
term.
mate.
Yeah, like mate, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like just like casually calling you love.
Yeah.
Okay, so nobody in Baldur's Gate will know about this. No one.
Right.
I promise you that.
Alright, good.
Good. Damn it. I'll promise you that. No one will know.
Alright.
And definitely, if you help us scratch our back, we'll scratch yours.
I like that plan.
But, you know, it kind of has to seem like we are doing our job here. At
Aye.
least my job here.
Aye, aye.
So you still have to be wrapped up until we leave.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
Okay. Alright then. I think we have a deal.
I think we have a deal.
I pick him up and I just shake him. This is my shaking your hand.
I understand because my hands are web chained and roped and I can't. Yeah, I get the picture. I mean, you can
Okay.
feel free to shake me in more ways if you want to later.
Fuck off.
Damn it! I thought it was that close.
I just drop him. There we go.
Wow.
That was taking inspiration.
Wow.
so I wish.
You too, Conall, for ragdolling and all that.
Ragdoll inspiration.
So I wish
Yes.
that I had taken Sending Stone as a spell,
Oh yeah.
so that I could have turned one of his teeth into one.
Motherfucker!
Oh.
Dude!
Before putting it back in.
Dude!
You'll just have to knock him out again.
Well, here's what I'm gonna do. After I drop him, I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna leave the room. You can deal with Conall here for a few moments.
I just hop up and I
He's-
walk
yeah,
over and
he's
grab a
awake.
flask.
I didn't hit him that hard.
God damn it! Tear, damn it!
And I go outside the room, and Roland's there, right?
Roland and Lilith's there.
Roland, I need to talk to you for just a moment.
Sure, Azazel. What's up?
So, this guy has valuable information, and he can help us out with the Yuan-ti. I figure we can slap the shit out of you, like slap the yes into Maximilian, leader of the Blackhearts, into cooperating completely, and take him to HQ.
Take him to HQ? Well, I mean, we can wipe some memories. I think that would be easy.
Yeah. So, and
Prime
we get a
material
lot
plane
of,
defenders. Yes.
we can get a lot of information from these guys
Yeah.
with their cooperation.
Sure. Sure.
His stipulations, though, are basically no one knowing in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, easy enough. I'll just have our agents at the top end of the Harpers and at the top end of the Lord's Alliance just guarantee that doesn't happen. Easy.
Oh, good.
Wait, is it a matter of
He
him
wants
not
to
being
go
noticed?
free.
Free.
No.
Oh,
They,
free.
Quote
they
unquote
can
free.
show up back in Baldur's Gate like nothing happened. They just returned safely from the expedition. They don't want anyone to know that they were working with the things that were inside, which you know, to some degree, coincides with our desires that no one at all know anything about what happened there because of, you know,
I future think, sometimes.
I also think this is
The
going to be of a
canon.
good I also think this is going to be a good benefit to you and our new friends because I think they'll like the boost in morale and renown that they'll get from having one rescued the people and rescued the Blackhearts, which I think that's going to help Halexan out with his PR problem that they're having right now.
Okay, so as long as we're in agreement, like I go back into the room, I kind of like press my foot into this guy's chest, and I'm like, all right, Yeah, agreements are met. We're good.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. It's Adam and Kelsey here for your intermission.
Hello.
So, if you chose to skip the last scene, here's some information that you need to know. One, Pawldryc did tell Azazel that the reason they accepted the help of the Yuan-ti was because the Yuan-ti told them that they would help get rid of the quote-unquote infernal presence in Baldur's Gate, and that later on the Blackhearts would probably stab the Yuan-ti in the back when they got the chance. That's what they did reveal. Azazel and Pawldryc have come to an agreement that the Blackhearts will help out the party in trying to figure out where the Yuan-ti are, figure out more of what they're doing, that in exchange for their help against the Yuan-ti, that the party won't really turn in the Blackhearts. Now the story is that the Blackhearts, quote-unquote, were never working for the Yuan-ti, that they, quote-unquote, didn't know, and when they found out, quote-unquote, they decided to leave the Yuan-ti, and they just ran into the party, and then they had the battle, and that's where their story is, that they're going to tell the rest of the public in the city, which, isn't really the best deal, but considering the circumstances that there's a lot of world-ending shit underneath the mountain, it's what Azazel and they agreed to, and that's it. So there you go. And with that, we are, I guess, at the Q Corner.
Yay! Okay, alright, so last episode's Q Corner question was, what are some holidays that you celebrate in the world of your game? And speaking of holidays, I hope that everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving for our American viewers, for those that celebrate. I know Adam and I got to eat a lot of really awesome Southern food. It was great. We ate all the biscuits.
All the biscuits.
All the biscuits. Okay, anyway. So our first answer is actually our very own Halexan. Michael answered us. Yay! He says he celebrates All Harvest, which is the 22nd day of the 9th month, a druidic holiday observed by the Church of Azazel, a feast day celebrating the end of the harvest season, holy day of joy, Faerun, Guild Blossom, elven god of all life that endures, survives, and thrives. I'm so sorry, I'm horrible at pronouncing names and things. He also celebrates Oaths Giving, which is the 15th day of the 3rd month, a festive day when the faithful of the Church of the Living Goddess Azazel celebrates winter's end and the arrival of the season of Pren, with the exchange of kinds and deeds and promises to avoid impropriety. Thank you, Mike. Bill Volk said, Collie's Night, a night of feasting and hospitality when grudges are supposed to be settled and travelers let in, because if anyone goes outside and sees the giant spiral in the sky, it's said they'll go insane. Matt Paulson said, my game world has 13 months, all 28 days long, coming out to a total of 364 days. This leaves one leftover bonus day, which everyone throws a huge New Year's party. I just call it bonus day. Michael L. Tartaglio said, New Year's is universal, but it can be secular or religious as necessary, and any kind of celebration is fair game. I like that. I like that a lot. This is cool. George H. Sosto said, the 5 days of chaos. It's like a carnival-like celebration at the end of the year where everyone dons masks and stuff they don't normally have the guts to do. And yes, there are lots of alcohol. And yes, it's banned in 2 to 3 of the cities. Too many riots and drunken fights. It kind of sounds like... What's the festival in Hunchback of Notre Dame? Oh, Topsy-Turvy Day. It kind of sounds like a mix of Topsy-Turvy Day and The Purge. But not as violent, it seems, as The Purge. Matthew Mendoza said, International Donut Day. I would like to be in a campaign where they celebrate that. Wink, wink. Adam, wink, wink. Oh, this is fun. Elijah Marasegan said, Namaste is a play on words from Namaste. A minor holiday, monks can go out of their way to practice peace and harmony, celebrated by meditating, training, spending time in nature, and or being altruistic. PJ Dalton said National Elf Tossing Day. These are really cool. Everybody has like really cool ideas. I like this. T. Andrew Murray said Fatum Day, when a woman comes of age and chooses her mate and takes possession of him and his wealth. Yes, I like that one. Gordon Graham said Chernos. Chernos is held on the autumn equinox, being the most associated with pranks, feasting, and the celebration of the harvest. In theory, sincere apologies made on Chernos are always accepted. Chernos is a romantic holiday, but more about wild flights of passion than of the courtly love. I like that. Ben Grisanti says, as it happens, just yesterday we had the Beltane Festival. The town set up carnival stalls where there was a lot of singing, a bonfire, drinking and dancing, and some of the players even ate the traditional stew. That is actually quite gross. Okay, that is it for last episode's Q Corner. Now for this episode's Q Corner, our question is, how have you resolved an uncomfortable situation in-game?
Thank you, Kelsey. And that's kind of all the announcements we have. If you saw us at PAX Unplugged over the weekend, we want to say thank you for saying hey. We love you all. Thank you for meeting with us. And we hope you enjoyed the rest of the episode.
Yes, and happy Hanukkah to all of our Jewish listeners. Hanukkah is from December 2nd to December 10th.
Oh, that's right.
So, yes, happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. And enjoy the rest of the episode. So, bye-bye.
Bye.
Alright, let's drag these motherfuckers out of here.
Alright, cool. So, yeah.
So we're all going back into town.
We remember to
Yeah.
take the body, right?
So
I mean, we'll go back and
You'll go back
as
and
we're
get them.
we're heading back. Actually, no. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till we're in town.
Okay. So, you walk out of the fucking, the cave where there are still 2 guards there. And in fact, funny enough, there are the 2 guards from the house of, what's his name?
Batman.
Batman.
Not Batman.
I mean, by this time we
Bruce
unwrapped
Bane.
them. By this time, I'm assuming that we unwrapped them outside the cave entrance, right? So,
Yeah, because they don't want to be seen as like taken in and,
Oh, yeah.
what's his name?
DMX.
Oh my god. 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Wow. Dillard Porter. That's his name. The 2 guards belonging to the house of Dillard Porter are actually talking to 2 flaming fists, which you know are the guards of the city proper regular who have been guarding the mountain. And they're arguing is why are you here? You're not supposed to be here. They're spear on spear, pointing at each other. The Dillard Porter guards are raising their hands. And that's what you guys enter out. And one of the flaming fists is what the fuck are you? Holy shit!
Swords down, gentlemen.
There's a train of us,
It's
right?
it's you! And the Blackhearts? Where the fuck? Holy shit! Hey!
We have company. And I'm because we have this mass exodus of
Yeah.
people with us.
Holy,
These people need help.
Holy fucking
Yeah, take a moment. Take a moment, catch your breath. I know it's a lot to take in, but we're gonna need a lot of help here. How many hands do you got?
It's okay. I'm here now. You can calm down. I know it's a lot. I know.
Yeah, she's a
My
lot.
presence is very overwhelming.
Yep.
He takes a moment and he's like, who the fuck are you? And he's like,
Don't worry about it. Oh god. No. Take it back, take it back!
do it for one last time. Last time.
I am Sav'ah Rah Vicarro, sorcerer extraordinaire. I strike a pose. My cape is billowing behind me.
That's a fucking awesome cape.
Thank you.
John, alert everyone! Do the flare, do the arrow flare thing. And so and basically sets an arrow on fire and he shoots it up.
Step in and be like, I got this.
Just fires one here. Boom.
Yes, that exactly happens. And after a while, you see these Navy ships come up. Everyone not cannons, but ballistas pointed and shit. And there's a whole contingent of soldiers that just run over the fucking mountainside and down to the beach and whatnot. And it's the fucking it's an ordeal. At this point, the Baldur's Gate military and militia and all that have taken over the situation. They're leading these people. They're getting them fucking blankets and shit. And are trying to just assess and organize. And as you guys can relay to them who you're with, whatever story you choose to tell them is up to you. There does seem to be a commandant who is Inspector Cassius Blanco.
So, just in terms of what we're actually telling them, I would suggest that we're gonna have to get our story straight with like everyone inside, and I imagine eventually someone's gonna tell something they shouldn't. But
Yep. This is the pot's only gonna be lidded for so long.
yeah, we're going to. What I would suggest is that we keep our story only to the first areas in there, right? Like before the invisible wall. Mm-hmm. Sorry, not invisible wall. Before the illusionary wall, the one that led into the actual.
Yeah, there's just a whole bunch of lost.
The Sally port that comes before the gate.
Like, I mean, we should definitely we can.
How do we explain the refugees?
Well,
that are now.
They were lost.
There were we could say that. I mean, do we want to tell them about the Yuan-ti?
We have to. They were turned into that.
Right. So, basically, what I'm saying is, if we can convince them that all of this took place before the actual dwarven city, maybe it'll slow things down.
I mean, I guess that's fine. It's just, how do we explain why some of the expedition are dead? Why it took so fucking long.
It was a fucking cave.
Blackhart.
Rocks, man.
I mean, well, okay. So how far in was that initial place, and did people actually go in there? Like, wasn't there like a
no, the direct orders were not to go into the cave.
I mean, we can
it's
tell
about
them
like 15 minutes in.
We can tell them there were ghouls and there were Yuan-ti, and the Yuan-ti, fled the mountain.
Yeah.
And that's why, we were able to survive. And like, we can be fairly honest. We just gotta I would suggest leaving out the dwarven city.
Yeah, and this could totally be discussing this on the way there. Like, you guys had a feeling
and
this
is
happen.
fully understanding that one of these people, these refugees, will probably eventually say something that will lead them to believe that wasn't the case. I just want to stall them.
You could chalk it up to madness from being turned into a fucking snake person.
Right,
thing.
and we also have the gnome who's mad, right?
Who is mad?
Well, I don't want to hammer too hard on the refugees being mad.
Fair enough. I mean, I think that's fair. You don't want to be unfair to them in their situation.
I think you can imply without, like, we do have one person who's gone insane from being in there, right? Like, it's. I agree. Like, we don't want to do that, but at the same time,
yeah. Like we don't want to. I understand where Ront is coming from. Ront doesn't want the victims' voices to not be heard, and I think that's very fair. I think that's extremely very fair.
Claim that the Blackharts were brainwashed by the upper crust of the Sneeple.
I mean, like, we can say that. I would be fine with that. They would not.
Can we just explain to the Sneeple, like, what we do and do not want them to say, and then tell them it's for their own good?
right? I mean, we absolutely can.
But that's still gonna break at some point.
And there might be. You never know. Somebody in there might
yeah.
not give a shit. There's like 80 of them.
Yeah.
So
There are like 80. The one's very young.
Brainwash him!
Can we do some mind wipe? I know 80 people's a lot of mind wipe, but
Dead snakes tell no tale.
Ron's like, at this point, I don't know how we're gonna move 80 people without anyone noticing, and I can't exactly do a mind wipe
a
here.
lot of them are
Where's
fucking
the rock?
undocumented.
Do you see the battalion of guards right there?
Can someone open a portal?
Here? No, that blows all the cover.
Okay, so
Wait, the problem is that they'll see them, or
Maybe we can take them one at a time wherever they put them. But like, we don't know where they're gonna take them. We don't know if maybe we could have access to them. We'll just have to wait. We're just gonna have to wait.
alright.
The most important thing is that they're helped, that they're treated.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
we can
undoubtedly.
claim that. We can just say, like, listen, they're very injured. We can take them to a secure facility and help them.
We
That raises questions.
We don't want to be using these in like super extreme situations. We're already stretched as far enough as it is.
I know.
Yeah.
And he points at like the rotating badge thingy that you can use to like emulate agents of different organizations.
Now, I know this is a bad time to change the subject, but we also have Ganymedes to worry about.
Exactly.
Oh, that's the guy in the tube.
Yeah. What was the estimate?
That's the guy in the
The estimate was
tube.
about 6 months until he's free again in the world.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, we gotta wait.
Fuck.
I mean, to that end, we were just gonna keep on going as we've been going and hope to find out more shit about Mythalar, right?
And we should aggressively try to find out more.
Yeah.
So, where to now?
They seem to be taking them like on boats to like probably the place they could only house them for now is the barracks or like wherever they keep like large amounts of prisoners. Because that's the best they can do now is where what Cassius explains. He'll get the priests, the clerics of Kalimvor and all these other people to come and like see what they can do. But other than that, he's like, you did very well in this quest. I want to thank you so much. You realize that because this was unapproved by the council. That we cannot offer you very much above the table. We cannot offer you very much above the table. He holds out a sack of gold.
I'll take it.
And that it would, we have to say, this is a very dangerous thing. You could have been hurt very, very, very badly. And that we might have to say that a reprimand of a very only vocal, not documented.
I'm sure we will have very sore wrists.
Yes, your wrists will be very sore. You naughty, spiky boy. Yes.
I roll insight.
Oh my god.
Nat 20, take from it what you will. Take from it what you want.
God.
Is he hitting on how?
There was a wink, but you don't know if it was flirtatious or like, I got your back because I'm a corrupt police official.
Hal completely missed the wink.
Got it. So,
Hal said there was no spikes down there.
Wow. So,
Circle, everybody.
Everything comes back to
But we also do have a dead snake woman wrapped in a dwarven...
No, only. Oh wait.
We have the body.
you have the head.
We have the body.
Do you? Oh yeah, you do have the body in the tapestry.
If we could put it on top of Harry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Harry's not going to be happy about it. But
So, basically, Cassius. Oh, and I would have to say that there's probably 1,500 gold in that sack.
cool.
So you each-ish 3,000.
What?
Ish.
300.
Wait, what?
15. No,
Yeah,
300 gold
Yeah.
each. Sorry. Yes, 300
Like,
gold
you told
each.
us a number, and then you told us that each of us got twice that number.
So yes, 300. Oh, I forgot. There was a cool little magic item I wanted to say that you found in the palace.
Literally the first thing we asked about.
I know. So a cool magic item you found in the palace, and I don't know this. I planned this kind of before I knew what classes you guys would take and like what direction. So it is. You found it in the palace. It was the Queen's personal mall.
Mall.
Mall?
The Queen's personal mall.
Oh, Dwarven Queen.
Dwarven Queen.
Okay.
Queen's personal mall.
Is our hot topic.
Lol.
M-O-L-E?
Sure.
Or
Yeah.
M-A-L-L?
M-A-U-L, I think, right?
Definitely want like,
Mall.
spiked wristband.
Oh my god. Yes. Buy all of that. Buy your favorite
It's literally
themed
a stick,
90s TV
chain,
show.
and ball, spiky ball.
Mall is like a hammer.
Like a big warhammer. So a maul.
Oh, I'm like mistaking it for
Flail.
Right.
Yeah, for a flail.
It doesn't do 2d6. It does 1d10. However, in front of it, there is like a tower shield contraption that seems to be attached to the maul. It is its own magic item. So you get because it's a weapon, not necessarily. You get like the benefit of having a two-handed weapon that gives you +2 AC.
That's actually pretty cool.
Who needs a hammer?
I know. It's just a cool little magic item I came up with.
Boy.
It actually basically like you. Well, I mean, you do have your artifact weapon. So
Some things can transfer.
But that would be cool for your character because it basically means you get you
Get a big stick and +2 AC at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can glom your weapon onto it, I guess.
Yeah, something like that. Wrap magic thorns around it. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. It's a fairly nice thing.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! So there you go.
So we made it out.
So you made it out.
Refugees made it out. We know sort of what we're telling everybody.
Mm-hmm. Where do you head to next?
The tavern.
So you confer with
Confer with Roland when he goes back to base.
and
maybe.
Lil.
Yeah, and then I guess will I be stuck on a boat with that the guy who's like strangely into me.
No.
No, they're free to walk around.
They're free to walk around. We have made sure that you found the Blackhart, so thank you for rescuing them. We will ensure that they are safely taken to the upper district where they will not be bothered anymore.
Fantastic.
And we'll get you on a boat. And we'll also handle more in-town stuff, I guess, next session if we're good. Thank you all.
One thing is, can I get the head from you?
One more scene. Yeah.
Because I do intend to give her a burial.
Can I mend it?
Oh
back
wait,
onto the
no,
body?
no, you can't get that head from me.
You can like sew it back, and mending
What
is
if
like
I-
inanimate.
I need it for interrogation and
It's
intimidation tactics.
We can get you another head. What if I paid you 60 gold?
I can fashion you a
You can't
facsimile
bribe
of.
me,
No, it's a.
I can
hot
make.
dog man.
It's what?
I can make
This
you.
reference.
Lonely Island.
Oh, okay.
Can't bribe me, hot dog man.
I can make you a copy of the head.
Maybe you could put like mechanical snakes on it. It'll all flow around.
Do you want it to talk? I can figure out
No,
a way.
I don't want that thing to talk. Fine. I'll give you the fucking head.
I just don't want my friend to go insane for being haunted.
All right.
All right.
So one final scene with Sav'ah.
Oh, so we're all at the tavern, right?
Oh yeah, yes, sure. We'll make it all at the tavern right before you guys will go up to talk to people, read a gale, and all that.
Yeah, like
stuff.
honestly, we could probably use a little bit of just decompression.
Yeah, decompression.
So we're
Yeah.
decompressing.
Yeah.
Yet again, the spellcast does not condone teen drinking.
So
Hey, so I don't know what you guys are gonna do next, but my sister gave something really important to me, and I need to go home.
Oh, okay, when will you be back?
I don't know.
You don't know.
No.
Okay.
If you guys need me, I guess.
If we need you, what? How?
I don't know. I mean, we all have the artifacts, right? I'm sure we can summon each other with them.
Can we do that?
Can we do that?
I don't know.
are you guys all looking at Roland?
Yes.
Is Roland there?
I don't know.
Sure, we brought Roland to get a drink.
Yes.
Yes, you brought Roland
And Azazel.
and Azazel and Lilith.
No, I don't want to tell. I don't
Are you
want
gonna
Lilith
give
to be in
Roland
the
hard
scene.
fire?
Okay, then Lilith is not in the scene.
Then we're just I just pull it out and I go, ho, and nothing happens.
You're not Lionel, okay?
Look, I came out and I found what I was looking for, and I have to go back to my parents.
I mean, I guess that's
All right.
you're an adult.
Send a bird or something. I don't know.
You're an adult. You are an independent woman.
Well, I mean, you have to go and do what's best for your family, but we're kind of a team, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'll probably see you
what are we
guys
going
again.
to do if we don't have fireballs?
Well, that's true. But I really have to go. It's important.
Hal is very sad.
Ront buys Hal a drink. I hope your travels are safe. I imagine the way is long.
I actually don't know how long the way is. How long is the way?
How long is the way? Well, if I pull up here on the standy map, it is quite a distance.
It is this many planes away.
This many planes away. Oh,
It's okay,
come
with
on.
all this gold I got, I can probably hire a horse or something.
It is quite far. It is definitely over 500 miles away.
Yeah.
I would even say,
I'll probably just take a caravan or something. I'm
Yeah,
sure there's,
I would say
I'm in a
750
city,
miles.
I'm in Baldur's Gate, and I'll probably just
So what you're saying is that Sav'ah Rah wouldn't walk 500 miles?
oh my god.
Oh my god.
Would you come back to at least to say goodbye to Ront and I at our guild hall?
Yeah, when are you going there?
Just Ron?
Wait.
Shot of Heartfire.
Shot of Heartfire!
I'm just going
This
to.
is why we should have brought the tequila.
Ront is going to sidle over to Hal and put his arm around his shoulder and just give him this look, dude.
You can't have her going on some caravan where gods only know who she'll be with.
Are you giving me a guardian or something to follow me around? Do I get my own personal assistant?
How
for
do
this
you
journey
feel? How do you
home?
feel about him?
No. Hal. Okay, that's all you're concerned about.
I want someone to hold my helmet and my supplies.
Give her pickles.
I mean,
Someone to do my bidding.
But
Someone to hold a
reminds me
mirror in
of-
front of me while I look at myself.
Okay. No, I give Hal this one eyebrow up look, you want to take him back to the pad, Hal.
okay,
Is that what this is about, Hal?
so 5 seconds go by. Hal's still looking at you, confused. Another 5 seconds, growing more confused. It's not like. No, I didn't mean like that.
Okay. These are in hushed tones, by the way. Okay. Now that you know what I'm talking about, are you sure?
Sure of what?
That it's not what I'm talking about?
She is a woman of noble birth.
And so are you, good sir.
I'm a woman of noble birth?
Yes.
I'm very confused right now.
I imagine.
Conall, do you know what he's talking about?
Like, after he said, like, a woman of noble birth, I pretty much just, like, slink in and like, stare. Like, next to Molly, stare at Hal, like, what?
Now, we have all, with our own eyes, established that I'm not a woman of noble birth.
Okay, it's only half right.
Okay, I understand now.
God damn it, guys.
Look.
Don't you love it when role plays made hard?
So why are we going to the Guildhall?
I have a present for you.
Oh, okay.
Hey! Hey!
There it is.
There it is!
Black light.
Let me. I have to go to the smithy and say goodbye to the dwarf guy because he gave me some good advice before we left on our journey
Okay.
to the mountain.
Meet us back at the Guildhall.
Okay, I go to the smithy
We go back to the guild.
Yeah.
I start speed buffing his
and
funds.
Stop that! I tell the dwarf man that my sister and I are on speaking terms again and that I'm heading home.
He says, "Oh, that's good. Good. I think that's great. In time, all wounds will heal, and you'll come to realise that family, at the end of all things, the one people, the one group that you can always turn to is those who love you unconditionally and will do anything for you, even sacrifice everything they ever had for you. Those are the people that you can trust in the end."
Sav'ah nods her head sagely and leaves. Okay, and I go to the guild hall.
Okay.
We
Good.
have finished speed buffing Hal's spines.
Okey-dokey.
Hal is not amused.
You're very shiny now.
So when you arrive at the Guildhall, Hal is actually outside and he is holding the reins of a horse. Sav'ah Rah, this is Silwick.
Silwick!
He's been my horse now for a long time, and
Your horse? You're giving me your horse?
well, I want someone who will look after you. Shut up, Ront.
Do you think Silwick will like me?
I'll stroke his nose and then hand over the reins, see if he goes to her.
So it takes to Sav'ah very easily.
Just take good care of me. He only has oats in the morning, and then at night he likes to have his coat rubbed down.
I mean, I have servants who usually do all that, but for you I can pet him.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Also, did your blades get shinier?
Glare back at Ront.
Just wave.
We're just like, hi.
Hal's trying not to cry.
Hey Hal, I'm gonna have to give you your horse back at some point.
That's right. Because he'll miss me.
Yes, exactly.
My heart. My DM heart. It grew 3 sizes this day.
Carp the fish.
Do I hear any of this?
I try to make it
What
just
would it
audible
be? Would
at
it be
all.
a perception?
Insight.
It's an 8.
so 7.
No, it's, I raised my wisdom to a 10.
Oh yes.
Oh, cool. That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to goading attack on Ront with a javelin. Ignoring them, I'll kind of very gently give Sav'ah Rah a hug.
I pet the shinies.
They're not super sharp. They're kind of rounded.
Yeah, and I like.
Please don't do that. It's very embarrassing. The boys are watching.
Oh, hey guys!
No, we're not. Keep going.
Stop horsing around. It was getting good.
What are you talking about?
Just ride his horse already.
Okay.
Help her up.
Okay.
Sav'ah,
What?
carp the fish.
I don't eat fish. They're seafood. I don't like the ocean.
Ront contemplates using his history ability to guide teenagers through
There's a lava fish.
health class. He contemplates this.
take care of yourself.
Okay, thanks, Hal. Bye, guys.
Bye, Sav'ah.
Come visit if you want.
Travel
My palace
safe.
is awesome.
How do we get there?
How do we get there?
You have to travel across lands unknown. No. I mean, like what you do is you kind of go northeast from Baldur's Gate, next to the. So her home is 500 miles away, ish, in the Grey Cloak Hills, which is just north of the elven city of Everesca.
I relay all of this information.
It is east of the Marsh of Chalimber. It is northwest of Cormyr, and it is just west on the border of the Anaric Desert.
So I relay all this, but like in a very dramatic way. Like, nestled in the mountain between blah 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 and so is the most beautiful, glorious village of my race that you will have ever encounter in
And you can name the village. There's no town there.
So
Azkaban.
You want to be Azkaban?
Azkaban. That's a serviceable tiefling settlement name. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Azkaban.
Azkaban.
Is it a city?
Yeah.
The city of Azkaban. My home. You shall be welcome.
Does that mean that in fact Hal would walk
Sav'ah like
500
looks
miles?
off into the distance as her cloak billows and
Philip saying I walked it.
Just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles.
I must away back to my homeland. My family calls. I ride.
And with that, Sav'ah rides into the sunrise. And that's where we leave this session. And just so you all know, don't want to save it until just now. This is the last session we will have with Charlotte for a while. She is pursuing her master's. Is that yes?
Yeah, I'm going to grad school.
She's going to grad school. So we wish her the best of luck in her endeavors.
Do the thing.
Do the thing, Charlotte. Do the thing. Crit that school.
I'm a crit it.
Got it.
How long are you gonna be on?
Wait. Don't reduce the school's hit points to
Wait,
0.
how long are you gonna
For a year.
be? For a year? Oh, so it's about what, 3 episodes?
Oh my god, haha. About 3, ish, something like that.
It'll probably be like an arc. I'll probably
Something like,
it'll be an arc and a half.
Well, that's fine, because a lot of this next arc has to do with Baldur's Gate. So, it's going to be a domestic arc.
Spoilers.
Oh no.
And we just let the Blackhearts go.
Hooray. Honestly, I've been sweating it out today, wondering what the fuck you guys were gonna do when you got back to the city, and I couldn't be happier with how things turned out.
That could mean anything. That doesn't.
I love that. I love that.
I am concerned and displeased that you're happy.
Well, I will say this. If you guys liked this roleplay heavy session with social interaction and whatnot, I know, Charlotte, I know that's your gig, and I know you like that, and I'm sorry to see you I know it's good and it's for your own. I know that this whole arc would have been your bag, because this whole arc is next arc is basically a lot of social interaction, politicking, and investigation.
I mean, like, that's great. That's great.
Yeah,
I enjoy that.
Yes.
Ront is going to flip the fuck out.
Yeah. Kyle's gonna be so happy. He's thinking of the stories he's gonna tell.
It's gonna be good, guys.
Oh, God.
It's gonna be good.
Explore Ront's social anxiety.
So yeah, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this section.
Fuck yeah.
Bye, everyone. Bye, listeners.
Bye, subs.
Cheers.
Bye.